I was watching a lot of I was on X, and a lot of her trans fans were going crazy. Who does she think she is to say this? To say what? That boys will be boys, and there's nothing wrong with being a boy. Well, yeah, we have to say that now because there's literally funding behind campaigns to convince your son that he's really your daughter, to convince your son that he should like boys as well, to convince your son that maybe he might want to cut off his own genitals and, run away to California to a trans sanctuary state just to get away from his evil Trump supporting parents. There's actually money behind campaigns to brainwash children into mutilating themselves. And we all know that the LGBT, the gay agenda is the depopulation agenda. That lifestyle, they don't live to be 60 or 70 years old. They don't have families. They crash out and they self-delete. Suicide rates are high. Uh, Murder suicide rates are high. When their relationship, when they go through breakups, it's rough because that lifestyle is a lonely lifestyle. It's not one that is fulfilling. All that same sex, but there will never be a child produced from it. There's no marriage coming, and humans, we've lived a certain way throughout human history. This last 20 years or so is our first time ever trying to reinvent the wheel of humanity. And we're receiving the same results as when someone tries to water grass with Gatorade. Sure, you think it has all the electrolytes, you watch the commercials, you think it's a great idea. It'll never compete with nature. So we're seeing that fundamentally play out, and the propaganda is stronger towards children. So we do have to say things like there's nothing wrong with being a boy. Everything's trying to convince you that just being a man or a boy that's eventually going to become a man is toxic.